Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back into another edition of Jet Fuel. I'm Mathias here with Briaunna and Malone today. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Copyright struck.
Yeah, we can't sing anymore.
Actually, we don't sound that good, so
Yeah,
maybe
no.
we'll get away
Let's
with it. But
just
just the two of us today. It's getting towards the end of the week finally. We're almost making it. Still getting a little bit of snow. My rides to work have just been like not good.
Dog, I slid up the exit ramp this morning to the side. I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot do this.
I swear I hit like every stoplight too, and in the snow when there's like no.
Exactly.
Like when there's a ton of stuff on the road and I'm stopping at every light, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed because then my car's gonna start again to move and
it's like,
But I only have front wheel drive,
Oh,
so I am stuck in that front. But at least the snow tires are kicking butt.
That's true.
Yeah, but we've been doing good. Got some holiday parties this weekend, so.
Woo!
Have some fun with that. Some ugly sweater stuff.
Ugly sweaters.
You got ugly sweaters at home?
You know what's so crazy? I literally just saw one over the weekend, and I said I'm getting that for GME. So
We should bring them in at least, because one of us is, you won't be here on Christmas
yeah, I'm off
Day.
Christmas.
We have like a holiday schedule worked out.
We can do
but-
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we can do Christmas Eve or like the week of Christmas, something fun.
Craig has
And,
to be here too.
Like, I feel like sometimes when we're doing stuff like that, maybe you don't wear it for the whole show,
Yeah.
but also maybe we do.
Yeah.
We'll see what kind of news we have.
We have to see.
What we're dressed like is very, for one, it's, the audience, appreciates, being well dressed, but also you want to look the part when you're reading a story that might be, a little harder news-wise. Like Halloween, for example, Craig and I brought out the fun stuff. You weren't here at the time, but we were also reading some like heavier stories earlier in that day from news that had happened, and you don't want to be sitting there at the desk looking like Dracula.
Reading about murder.
Reading about murder, yeah.
So unserious.
It's not going to be a good episode, but
we'll see how it goes.
Pencil in the ugly sweaters for now, and we'll see where it goes. Bill, do you have any ugly sweaters?
I don't.
You don't have any ugly sweaters?
Can you get one to wear with us?
Okay, subjectively ugly sweaters. Like you have sweaters that could be multi-purposed as an ugly sweater? He just thinks they're all beautiful sweaters.
Yeah. Bill buys only beautiful sweaters.
Bill's big, beautiful sweaters.
This is our big, beautiful Bill.
Yes, this is our big beautiful. Switching gears, moving towards GME, some of the stuff we had talked about in what you guys will see is yesterday's show. PennDOT's back on their thing with starting to the restrictions. We see it all the time when it comes to
Snowy
overnight
weather.
and snowy.
Yeah.
So 90 and 79, they'll make 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They get a little sloppy, especially the other day. It was like the rain mix.
Oh,
where
that
it
was
super
awful.
slushy in the city.
That was awful.
You're like deeper in towards the water.
Yeah.
Was it like that when you went home, like just like rainy slush sort of thing?
It was slush. I feel like it was worse for me, like over here by the station.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We're like a little higher elevation,
Right.
more towards the belt. Like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy how I-90 like divides the weather pattern, and I think Craig, if he were here, would agree with me. But like, if you looked at that weather model from yesterday, the radar, it was like 90 in north, rain, 90 in south, snow.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But every time I come to work, we always have a lot more here.
Yeah.
Typically.
For sure. Like this morning, I was like, whoa, there's a lot of snow up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those restrictions will be off and on throughout the whole winter. Something that our colleague Jade covered yesterday was the mayor-elect Daria Devlin. She's starting to, name some of her administration staff.
Yep.
She named chief of staff and chief of police as well. And chief of police is a familiar face for us, at least in news. We talk to him all the time. Current deputy chief Rick Laura.
Rick Laura!
Awesome guy.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, we're happy for him. 27 years on the force.
And Spizzarni is retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spizzarni's retiring.
Yeah, also a great guy.
Yeah.
Good for
sure.
him.
And they have, you'll see it as well, but one of the stories we're working on today is the third quarter crime statistics for the city of Erie. And Chief Spizzarni will be talking about all that. But no,
we have him on there like every day.
We have Rick
probably.
on there all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rick is sick of us sometimes because whether it's like you, me, Jade, whoever that has been here in the past, Chelsea.
Chelsea always talked to him too, yeah.
Everybody we're blowing Rick's phone up all the time. And
He knows how it goes.
I'm sure the other guys down the road are the same way, reaching out to him.
Yeah,
So
he's the go-to guy.
He puts up with a lot,
Yep.
and he's, I think, a reliable face to be leading that front.
For
so
sure.
We're excited for him.
Yeah.
You want to talk about remarkable women? Have you done anything with remarkable women in the past?
I have. So I was on the judging board for it. I was on it with Jade and some other people here, I forget, but I was on the judging board. And essentially, like, you know, we have to, so if you don't know what Remarkable Woman is, it's like a Next Star Media initiative, like nationwide. And you can nominate a woman in your community who's like doing a great job, like community efforts, all that. You can nominate them. And I think they went a trip to Los Angeles. So it was like a fun little shindig out there. And last year we had Ruth Thompson.
Yep.
She was the winner. She has a lot of titles, but she is over the Anna Shelter, and she has her rose shop, Rosebuds.
She's on our show all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Jet Pet, all that. And yeah, I was on the judging board for it. And actually, it's so funny. We'll get into it in a second. So yeah, I had to read, like, you know, the person, like what they do, who nominated them. And yeah, it's a good initiative. I like it. It's funny because I don't know if I can talk about this. Good morning, Erie. Good day, Erie.
Good day, Erie.
Good day.
All that jazz.
All
Good
that
afternoon,
jazz.
Erie.
Good
Whatever.
afternoon, Erie. Did we say that? We do for noon. That's
We
right.
do. Yeah, we do. Not
right.
you this week, though.
I mean, this week it's you. It's all you.
But the reason why we bring that up with remarkable women, we have not as many submissions as we normally have, so we really want folks to you know, rattle the old thinker up there and come up with some just special women. You know, it doesn't have to. They don't have to be these crazy business leaders or, you know, politicians or whatever it is. Even if it's just somebody that makes this, you know, impact in your church or just anywhere in your community, we're looking for those entries.
Even like the people that we had for Kia Kindness, like the lady I had, like they could be nominated, like anyone. So that's our website, yourear.com. Nominate some remarkable women because we want to see them.
100%, 100%. Moving to some Social 24 stuff. It's always so fun. We have so much fun with Social 24 in the morning. Craig hates it. I'm going to put him on blast.
He hates it.
Because Craig likes to do his little weatherman thing and type on his computer and crunch some numbers, you know.
Make like a little
some math.
models and graphics.
Look at some colors, you know. Put
some colors.
Put our name on the stockings, you know,
Wait, I
whatever.
like
That's
that.
what he spends his time doing. But when one of us is off and he has to do Social 24, he is.
Yeah, he hates it.
He's
Because he's
like,
always like super like behind too, like at the start of the show.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because he gets here like 1 a.m.
Way earlier than us.
Yeah.
So. He's here when Tom Atkins is still here.
Yeah.
Tom does his late night nightcap.
Nightcap.
Well, sometimes he's live and Craig's like walking in.
Yeah.
So there's an overlap right there. But Social 24 is a lot of fun for us. First one today, classic deer breaks into a storefront, goes through the front windows.
Gets stuck.
Yeah, doing its best audition to be one of
Santa's
Santa's
sleigh.
reindeer.
Yeah.
That was what we kind of highlighted there this morning.
Yeah, there were like ornaments and a bunch of
But
other
yeah, it was a
things.
Christmas shop.
It was a
that the
Christmas
deer
shop.
Actually broke into.
Yeah. So,
Just rummaged through the store. You know, going through some garland, some ornaments.
turned out bad.
But got out of there. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gabriel.
Maybe next
Didn't
year.
make the cut.
I was really interested in that Elf on the Shelf.
That was
Like,
crazy.
There was a picture of this Elf on the Shelf that somebody made in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's on like this spire.
Yep.
And
It's
it just
huge.
shoots up into the sky.
It's huge.
It's 40 feet tall.
It is. It is. It's huge.
And we were talking this morning about Elf. The whole point of Elf on the Shelf
You gotta
is like,
move it.
You got to move it around. Where's that guy going to go?
I'd like to see
It's
it.
Arizona. There's not trees.
There's not trees out there. I like to see it though.
It's just a spire.
Fun fact, I was texting a friend yesterday and I was like, I don't understand the concept of Elf on the Shelf. I know you move it around, but what's the purpose? Is it to like get children? Because children love it.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's become one of those traditions for kids nowadays where they're like, at least the way I interpret it, I'm not read up on Elf on the Shelf, so I could totally be wrong. But I feel like it's one of those things that parents use with their kids, and it's like, he watches day to day, he's moving.
That's what I thought too. Okay.
He's like Santa's intel.
I see. Right.
Like,
Okay.
He gets back to Santa about what you're doing, and you move it around to show the kid that
That's cute.
it's like
Okay, I see.
doing that. So that's the way I take it, but I've never done
No,
it.
that makes sense. It actually does make sense because the kids love it.
Our old morning producer, Josh Hollenbeck, had a Snoop Dogg little Elf on the Shelf.
It's still, you have it,
yeah, he
right?
passed it on to me.
Yep.
So I need to start, what I need to do is move that thing around.
You do.
I just don't want anyone to take it. I feel like someone's going to take it. So I just, if I move it around. If I move it around the newsroom, you think somebody's going to go yoink?
I think if anything, it's going to end up on our table and they're like, take this down and put it on the table.
Yeah, Snoop on the stoop.
Snoop on the stoop.
Yeah, we'll have to get him there.
Yeah.
Another one.
The Nativity.
Yeah. You want to talk about that one?
Underwater, yeah. So, and where's it? Madrid?
Was in Madrid. Yeah.
Madrid, the zoo there and their aquarium. Every year since like '95, they put a nativity in there. It has baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, all of them, and an aquarium at the bottom with like thousands and thousands of gallons of water. And no incidents have happened yet. The fish love it. You can see them like swimming around it. Yeah. So everyone's in the Christmas spirit, even the fish.
I love me a good aquarium.
Same.
Like I could spend hours and hours and hours in aquarium.
Same. I love it.
Fun. Yesterday, Dave's Diner finally opened. We've been talking about
cute in there.
In-house. We've been talking about Dave's Diner for a long time.
Yeah.
In terms of, and it's not even stuff necessarily that's like formulated into stories that you might see on our website or on the news. It's been just conversations. About, hey, I saw there's a bunch of
chairs
in
lights
the store now. We're like, I wonder when they're opening up, or we reach out and try to get some progress updates on it. And finally, they
finally did it.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it's cute.
I love me like
the retro diner vibe.
Small diners.
Yeah.
Retro is an added bonus.
Right.
For me, it's pretty cool.
Like a small diner.
Just those small, cute little diners.
Right.
They got bar stools. They got, just the vibes are cool.
Yeah. It's cute. I like it. I hear it's good. Everyone, like, it was open before. Like 4 years ago it closed, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah.
But no, everyone who's like from here, like they know and love Dave's Diner. I haven't had it yet because they just opened, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it used to be on North Park Row, kind of where I think the food hall was.
Yep.
Or is now.
And now it's on 5th and Peach.
5th and Peach.
Yeah.
That's right. Another thing, GME here. Every year they do it for 2 days. They have a little population control out on Presque Isle. They do an annual deer hunt.
Because there's only 13 could be out there.
Yeah,
the
sustainability in terms of like what it can afford to have
Right.
out there is not as much as what usually ends up growing, and that's the whole point of hunting. For most situations is population control, and that's a very important thing, to do for
sure.
the health of the wildlife too. A little too much of anything is bad. So hunters out there, I think 40 some got permission to go out there yesterday and today.
One guy saw an eagle.
Yeah.
Didn't get any deer, but he saw an eagle.
Saw an eagle, and he was pretty
really
happy
cool.
about that.
Yeah.
I know you're from Atlanta, so I don't think hunting is like a big thing out there, right?
No, people hunt, but more so
grow up
like in the woodsy, like hunting.
Did you, or not necessarily hunting, but just around like people that did even, or like have you had any gamey things like to eat, like food-wise, like venison and?
No, I've never had that. Never had red meat. Where I went to school though, it was more like out like woodsy, so people out there did it, but like I live more towards the city, so like of course out there like people don't really hunt, but people do hunt in Georgia. They have like the areas you can do it, so and every now and then. I lived in this neighborhood, and it was like pretty big. It was like a neighborhood with like sub neighborhoods, I guess.
Suburbs?
No. It's like a neighborhood.
Suburbs of the city?
And like sub neighborhoods, like little neighborhoods in a big neighborhood.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah, something like that. And there was like a golf course that wasn't open anymore, and you would always see like deer just like shooting out. So it was like a thing, like in this neighborhood, you gotta slow down because they're shooting out everywhere.
I grew up like surrounded by it. My dad hunts, my grandpa hunts. We used to go to like central PA in the mountains and hunt out there with family friends. It's so weird to me to see the difference because most of my family is from like inner Pittsburgh areas. There's like deer everywhere in Pittsburgh, but they don't give a damn.
They don't.
Like they don't care at all.
They don't care.
There can be cars flying down all over the place, up and down the hills,
and they're gonna run out there.
They're just grazing.
Yep, my friend hit one yesterday.
Tiny yard.
My friend hit one yesterday.
In Pittsburgh?
No, Atlanta.
Oh, well,
yeah.
That's still crazy.
Yeah.
But I grew
they
up.
Don't care.
I grew up around hunting, and it was a pretty core thing for me growing up. And I'll put a little like warning here, I guess, necessarily for folks that aren't about that kind of stuff. That's
super
fine.
into it.
But, like we would go out and we'd do everything in house, like with the deer when it comes to processing and getting all the meat and everything. And actually, on that note, this will be the third time I told Briaunna this. Our neighbors here in Erie are taking a little trip, and they asked us to watch their cat for a week. And we're going to go over and check in with them every now and then and make sure he's fed and taken care of. And kind of as payment, they gave us some he's a big hunter, our neighbor there, and he's originally from the Buffalo area, but he hunts in New York and he fishes, loves to ice fish. But they gave me some venison as kind of payment for watching their cat, which to me is like way too much. I'm like, dude, I haven't hunted in several years now. So,
yeah, that's nice.
But I always appreciate having some of that because I love making me some jerky. And if you want to try it, I'll bring it in. I'll bring
Maybe.
No, you don't have to.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
He told me about this morning. I was just sitting there.
Apparently, I told her about it yesterday,
He
too.
did.
I don't know. I guess I'm just excited for the jerky, man.
I was like, it's okay. I do this with everyone. I just let them get it out.
Yeah, because then she said it, and she's like, oh, yeah, you told me yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't want to be that guy.
He thought he told Tyler.
I don't want to be that idiot.
No, it's fine.
Tyler was the one that was doing the story about the hunting, so that's why I was like, yeah, I did talk to Hunter to Tyler to some extent.
Yeah. Nope, I just let people get it out. Go ahead.
Well, we did. We certainly did.
We did.
Another thing from GME here, we have is the Hero Days thing. So we have a big presence here from Robert Irvine.
Oh,
who
that's right.
Is a professional chef, all about the veterans. He comes to Northeast and works with the Malone Center up there. He comes in and works with all kinds of
He has
organizations.
a presence here for sure.
Yeah, he has. I'm not sure what the connection ever was necessarily, or why it was Erie. I'd have to look more into that. But he has very much so a strong presence here. They do Hero Days every year, big fundraiser. They do a big concert down at the Liberty Park Amphitheater.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
I think wasn't he a couple months ago? He was talking to students at the charter school too.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, he was just here.
Did like a whole cooking class sort of thing, I think, for those kids.
Yep.
But recently, through their fundraising with the Robert Irvine Foundation, partnered with Snap Tight out in kind of West Erie towards Fairview and Mill Creek there. Snap Tight hose to give some of our local fire departments some new hoses, new equipment, all positive stuff.
Yeah. That's really nice.
I said during the show briefly, but Snap Tight's really cool. Like,
You've done stories with them.
Yeah, to get to go out there, I've done a couple about like they got one of the best ratings ever in terms of like fire resistance on a hose recently. I think it's called the Guardian.
Cool. So they make the stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
they
I see.
Actually,
'Cause I've never talked to them.
Like they do the threading in house that.
Oh, I see.
Like that makes up the consistency of the hose. They pressure test it and like fire test it. It's really cool to see how they do all the stuff in house there. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah.
Like just even see it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Snap Tight, I always like getting to go out there and do stories. Jolynn Bush out there is.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
I've always heard of them, like read their stories and stuff too, but I've never been. So I didn't know, like, since like we're talking about it now, it kind of clicked, like they make the equipment. But I thought they were also like a volunteer fire company. But
nope, they straight up make the hoses. Yeah.
That's cool.
Sold
well, it's good to have them
the
local then too. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got from GME, I think.
Let's see.
You have anything in the noggin?
I'm thinking. Hold on, let me cook.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm trying to think of all the packages we had. I mean, one that was like informative, Joseph, he did, if you're out in the cold weather, play it safe. The cold makes your muscles like constrict. And, if you're shoveling, take it easy. So like your heart's good, bundle up.
Heart health is pretty serious this time of year.
Yep. So just like pay attention like to your body and stuff, like when you're out in the cold, working and stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we have? What did Deanna do?
Especially lately, because like this is like heavy snow. It's like
heavy.
It's wet.
Yeah.
It's not like fluffy, like I can just kick it and it goes. It's like wet.
Yeah.
Good packing snow. Good for a snowman. You want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman? Copyright. Can't read.
Or we can have a snowball fight.
We can do both.
Yeah.
We can like surprise Craig.
Okay.
When he gets back.
We're gonna do a little like inside baseball here.
Okay.
Nobody's ever gonna see this, except for like the people that are watching. I meant nobody in house besides Drew Kolek. He rocks.
Well, Cindy, she's probably watching right now.
And Cindy too.
Maria might be in there.
You guys might laugh at this answer, and I want you guys' input. If you could just whale somebody in this building with a snowball, who would
it be?
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
She's like, you, Matt.
No, not you, not you.
She says you.
I don't think anybody on the morning crew. We all vibe.
But it doesn't have to be malicious. It can be funny, like intentions too. Like you could just want to see their reaction. I know who mine is.
Who?
You want me to go first? I was gonna hold it.
I'm still thinking. Wait, no, I know. for funsies, Jax, he would do it back. He would. Or like Barnum.
I say Ken Harris.
Ken! That's a good one.
Just because I think the theatrics of his reaction would be hilarious.
He's either going to be so confused or just like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, whatever.
Or even Pat. Or Cam.
Pat would try to throw one back at you and like throw his arm out. He'd be out of commission. Or Lafferty would throw his arm out.
He would. Lafferty would. Sorry, Sean.
Sorry, Sean. National Days of the Day today is Poinsettia Day. National Poinsettia Day.
The red flower.
Yeah,
The red
they know what
flower.
poinsettias are.
That's what I told you about that girl on TikTok. I don't know if I can say it. I'm going to say it. If I can't, cut it. She thought poinsettias. She called them placentas. She's like, the placenta's on the tree. It's like, nope.
They're very different things.
Nope, not that.
It's
Those
also,
are pretty. I like them.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Bailey has one in her office.
She does. She's had it for like a month now.
It's like dying.
Yeah. She's still watering it though.
She's trying.
She's keeping it going.
She's like, I am not a. She said the other day. She's like, I'm not a plant mom.
Yeah.
She's like, this is why I can't have kids. She's like, if I can't take care of a plant,
I can't take care of a kid.
I'm in trouble. So
I'm in trouble.
shout out Bailey for taking care of that poinsettia. Also National Salesperson Day. So if you're a salesperson out there,
Nice. All of our salespeople
shout out
here.
to our sales team.
Yeah.
They do an awesome job working with organizations and getting us hooked up with some partnerships to make our lives a little easier too.
Yep.
So
Speaking of partnerships and sales, Key of Kindness, head over to our website, yourerie.com. Tell us who's doing something in the community that you think is so kind, so caring, so amazing. Nominate them, and we might do a story on them.
yeah, they go above and beyond.
Yep.
Briaunna or I.
Yep. It'll be one of us.
Maybe we'll be out there chatting with them
Yep.
about what they're doing.
Yep.
Always good stuff.
Sales will like that. Yeah.
All right, that's all we got today for
all we got.
this edition of Jet Fuel. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next week. Stay safe out there. It's chilly. Drive safe, too, if you're out on the roads. See you then.
Bye-bye, Jacob.
Jacob messed with the weather thing.
I was like, what just happened? It's okay. It's fine.